Be me. 26 years old, unemployed for the past 14 months after getting laid off from my tech support job. Living in a crappy 2-bedroom apartment that smells like old carpet and broken dreams. My daily routine consists of waking up at 2 p.m., eating cereal, playing Elden Ring until 4 a.m., repeat. Haven't had a real conversation with another human being in 3 weeks, unless you count arguing with people on Reddit. My best friend Trevor keeps telling me I need to get out there, but he doesn't understand the void being my crippling social anxiety and complete inability to talk to women without sweating through my shirt. Anyway, one Tuesday afternoon, I'm shuffling to my door to grab my DoorDash order of chicken tendies and Mountain Dew. There's a package sitting there, but it's not mine. It's addressed to apartment 3B, I'm in 3A. I look at it for a solid 5 minutes, debating whether I should just leave it or be a decent person. Decide to knock on 3B's door because maybe doing one good deed will balance out my karma for being a societal leech. I knock 3 times, wait, nothing. Knock again, still nothing. Whatever, I'll just leave it by their door. As I'm setting it down, the door opens slightly. Just leave it there, comes a voice from inside. Female voice, sounds young, also sounds like she hasn't spoken to anyone in days based on the raspiness. Okay, it was at my door by mistake, I managed to say without completely dying. Thanks, she says, and the door shuts. Go back to my apartment thinking that was the weirdest interaction ever. Next day, I'm heading out to check my mailbox at like 3 p.m. because that's when normal people are at work and I won't run into anyone. There's a small bag sitting in front of my door. It's got Pocky Sticks in it, the strawberry kind. There's a sticky note. Thanks for yesterday. What the hell? I look around the hallway like I'm in a horror movie. Nobody there. Take the Pocky inside, examine it for poison or something, because this is too weird. It looks legit, still sealed, from the Asian market down the street. I eat 1 stick, it's pretty good. Don't die immediately, so that's a plus. Text Trevor about the situation. Dude, a girl gave you snacks? That's literally how shoujo anime starts, he responds. Or it's a serial killer fattening me up, I reply. With Pocky? That's the least efficient murder method ever. He has a point. A few days go by, nothing happens, I forget about it. Then on Saturday morning, well, Saturday afternoon, because morning doesn't exist in my world, there's another bag. This time it's got Japanese Kit Kats, the matcha flavor, and a bag of those dried seaweed snacks. Another note. Saw you play video games through the wall, thought you might be hungry. Excuse me? She can hear me through the wall? I suddenly remember all the times I've rage quit Dark Souls and screamed at my monitor. All the times I've sung along badly to anime openings at 3 a.m. The time I cried during the ending of Dead Redemption 2. I want to die of embarrassment, but also I'm eating these Kit Kats because they're expensive and delicious. This becomes a pattern over the next 2 weeks. Every few days there's snacks at my door with little notes. Hope you're having a good day. These helped me through my Persona 5 playthrough. The convenience store had a sale. I'm starting to feel like I'm in some kind of alternate reality, dating sim, but I haven't even seen this girl's face. Trevor thinks this is the funniest thing ever. Bro, you're getting courted by a mystery woman through snack offerings. This is peak shut-in romance. I try to return the favor by leaving beef jerky at her door. Next day, there's a note. I'm vegetarian, but thanks for the thought. The effort was sweet. Damn it. I leave veggie chips instead. Her note the next day. Better, you're learning. This girl is sassy through post-it notes. One evening, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, doing some dungeon runs with my guild. My guildmaster Dmitri is this 40-year-old Russian dude who's basically adopted me as his digital son. You are still living like hermit? He asks over Discord. Yeah, but there's this girl who keeps leaving snacks at my door. The entire Discord channel erupts. What? Yells Kira, the only girl in our guild who's basically everyone's mom. You can't just drop that information casually, she continues. I explain the whole situation while we're fighting a raid boss. This is most romantic thing I ever hear, Dmitri says. We wipe because everyone's too distracted by my story. Thanks, guys. Really helpful. Kira insists I need to actually meet this girl face to face. Leave a note asking her to coffee or something. I can't do that. What if she's just being nice and I make it weird? It's already weird. You've been accepting food from a stranger for 3 weeks, she points out. She's not wrong. I'm too chicken to leave a note, so I just continue the snack exchange. One day she leaves hot Cheetos and a note that says, I'm assuming you're a man of culture. I am indeed a man of culture who enjoys destroying his stomach lining with spicy snacks. Leave a note back. The best kind of culture, the one that requires Tums. Her response next day, a true connoisseur. We're basically flirting through food commentary at this point. My sleep schedule is completely destroyed, so I'm often up at weird hours. One night at like 4 a.m., I'm getting water from the kitchen when I hear movement in the hallway. I peek through the peephole like a creep. There's a girl standing at my door setting down a bag. She's wearing an oversized black hoodie, pajama pants with cats on them, and her hair is in a messy bun. I can't see her face clearly, but she looks like she's my age, maybe younger. She's muttering to herself. Okay, just leave it and go. Don't be weird. You're already being weird. This whole thing is weird. Oh my God, she's as anxious as I am. She scurries back to her apartment and I hear her door. Close. I wait 5 minutes, then open my door to grab the bag. It's got Ramuna soda and rice crackers. Note says, couldn't sleep either. Thought you might want a midnight snack. This girl is operating on the same screwed up schedule as me. I decide to take a risk. Next day I leave snacks at her door with a note. I'm awake weird hours too if you ever want to talk through the door like weirdos. I immediately regret this because it sounds creepy, written out. Spend the next 6 hours having a panic attack thinking she's going to call the cops. That evening there's a knock on my door. Not the doorbell, an actual knock. I freeze on my couch like a deer in headlights. Another knock. I slowly get up and look through the peephole. It's her, the hoodie girl, standing there looking at her feet. I'm wearing a Naruto shirt with ramen stains and shorts that I've worn for 3 days. This is not how first meetings are supposed to go. I panic and don't answer. She waits for like a minute, then slides a note under my door and leaves. I grab it once I hear her door close. Okay, that was scary. Maybe just stick to notes for now. Also, I heard you not answer. It's cool, I get it. She gets it. I write back, sorry, I panicked. I'm not good at people. Her response later, same. That's why I've been leaving snacks instead of talking like a normal person. We're both disasters and somehow this is working. Trevor comes over one day to check if I'm still alive. He's a normie with a job and a girlfriend, but he's been my friend since high school, so he still tolerates me. Dude, your apartment smells like sadness and energy drinks, he says walking in. Thanks, I worked hard on that ambiance. I tell him about the note situation evolving. He looks at me like I'm insane. So let me get this straight. You and this girl have been doing a snack exchange for a month, and you've never actually spoken? Correct. And last night you both agreed to communicate exclusively through notes? Also correct. This is the most virgin thing I've ever heard, and I watched you cry at your Yu-Gi-Oh cards in 9th grade. He's not wrong, but also, screw him. At least I'm interacting with a female, that's progress. Is it though? Is it really? He's asking the real questions. After he leaves, I find another bag at my door. It's got Milky Way bars and a note. Heard your friend roasting you through the wall. He seems fun. Oh God, she heard everything. I write back, Trevor's an ass, but he's not wrong. This is pretty weird. Her, weird is better than boring. Boring people don't leave Japanese candy for their neighbors. Okay, she has a point. This goes on for another week. We're basically pen pals who live 3 feet apart. I learn her name is Maya through the notes. She learns my name is Alex. She's 24, unemployed, dealing with some mental health stuff that makes leaving the apartment hard. I tell her I'm 26, also unemployed, also dealing with the whole life is terrifying thing. We start watching the same anime at the same time and leaving notes about it. Currently watching Spy X Family. Her note, Anya is the only valid reason to have children. My response, Anya is the only valid reason for anything. We're bonding over cartoon children. This is my life now. My mom calls one day asking if I'm still alive in that dungeon. Yes, Mom, I'm fine. Have you applied to any jobs? I'm working on it, I lie. Have you met anyone new? I pause. Actually, yeah, there's this girl. My mom screams so loud I have to pull the phone away from my ear. A girl? Alex, oh my God, what's her name? When can I meet her? What does she do? Mom, relax. It's very casual. We're just friends. Friends is how it starts. Your father and I were friends first. She's already planning our wedding in her head, I can tell. After I hang up, I realize Maya probably heard my mom screaming through the wall. Yep, there's a note under my door 10 minutes later. Your mom sounds excited. Sorry for eavesdropping. These walls are made of paper. I write back. She's excited about literally anything that isn't me playing video games alone. Maya. Relatable. My mom sends me job listings every morning like clockwork. We bond over our mother's disappointment in us. Peak romance right here. One night I'm playing Valorant with some random people online. One guy named Bradley keeps being toxic as hell, calling everyone trash, saying slurs. I mute him and continue playing. After the match, I hear yelling from Maya's apartment. She's screaming at someone online. Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't insta-lock Jet every game, you'd actually be useful, Bradley. Wait. I unmute Bradley in the post-game lobby. Shut up, whoever that was, probably some hard-stuck silver. I hear Maya yell, I'm gold. 3, you absolute clown. I start laughing so hard I can't breathe. I leave a note. Were you just in my Valorant game? Her response comes back fast. Oh my god, was that you? I'm SkullKitty99. I remember seeing that username. We've been queuing in the same games and didn't even realize. We spend the next hour leaving notes back and forth about all the times we might have been in games together. Turns out we've probably crossed paths like a dozen times. We should queue together, she writes. We should, I respond. That night we join a Discord call. I'm sweating bullets when she joins. Hey, she says, voice quiet. Hey, I respond, equally quiet. We sit in silence for like 30 seconds. This is awkward, we both say at the same time. We laugh and suddenly it's less weird. Her voice is nice, kind of soft, but with this sarcastic edge when she makes jokes. We play Valorant for 4 hours straight. She's actually pretty good. Carries me through 2 games. You're trash at this, she says when I miss an easy shot. Thanks, I try my best to disappoint. We lose the next match and she rage quits. I'm taking a break before I throw my keyboard. I hear a thump through the wall. Did you just throw your keyboard? Maybe. This girl is unhinged and I'm here for it. We start gaming together every night. Still haven't seen each other face to face, but we're talking regularly now. Dimitri and the guild are following this saga like it's a reality show. You must meet her in person, Dimitri insists during a raid. Eventually, we're taking it slow. You live next door. How much slower can you take it? Again, not wrong, but I'm scared, okay? What if we meet and she realizes I'm actually boring in person? What if I say something stupid and ruin everything? What if she expects me to have my life together and finds out I eat cereal for dinner? Maya and I start watching movies together over Discord. We sync up Netflix and just hang out and call. Currently watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Knives Chow deserved better, Maya says during a scene. Hard agree, Scott was an ass. All the exes should have just teamed up and dated each other. That's the sequel we deserved. We have the same taste in everything. It's honestly scary. One day she mentions she's ordering pizza. What are you getting? Pepperoni and jalapenos, the superior combination. That's literally my order. Stop copying me. You're copying me. We argue about this for 20 minutes. Both our pizzas arrive at the same time. We eat together over Discord call, just talking about random stuff. She tells me about her ex-boyfriend who dumped her 2 years ago. He said I was too much, which is code for having opinions and mental illness. Guys who say that are just scared of women with personality. Exactly. Thank you. I tell her about my ex-girlfriend who left me for a guy with a car and a real job. She said I lacked ambition, which fair, but also ouch. Her loss. Ambition is overrated. Being comfortable is underrated. That's what I'm saying. We're both recovering from relationships that made us feel like crap. Bonding over shared trauma. Very healthy stuff. Trevor comes over again and hears me talking to Maya over Discord. After I mute, he says, so you can talk to her over voice chat but not face to face? It's different. There's a screen between us. It's safer. Alex, my guy, you're 26 years old. You can't hide behind a screen forever. Watch me. He sighs like a disappointed dad. What are you scared of? I think about it. What if she doesn't like the real me? The real you is the person she's already talking to, doofus. Why is he making sense? I hate when Trevor makes sense. That night, Maya and I are playing Minecraft together on a private server. We've built houses next to each other in-game. The irony is not lost on us. We live next to each other in real life and in Minecraft, she points out. At least in Minecraft, I have my life together. Your Minecraft house is literally a dirt hut. A functional dirt hut. She's built this elaborate cottage with farms and everything. I'm living in a hole in the ground. Pretty accurate representation of our real lives, probably. We're mining together when she goes quiet for a bit. Hey, Alex? Yeah? Why haven't we met in person yet? My stomach drops. I don't know, it feels like once we do, this whole thing becomes real, and real things can go wrong. She's quiet for a second. What if real is better, though? I want to believe that, but my brain is screaming about all the ways this could crash and burn. Can we just keep doing this for a while longer? I ask. Yeah, okay, no pressure. But I can tell she's disappointed. I feel like an ass, but I'm not ready yet. A few days later, my unemployment benefits get denied for some bureaucratic reason. I'm sitting at my computer, staring at the rejection email, having a small crisis. No income means no rent in 3 months. No rent means moving back with my parents in another state. Moving back means leaving Maya. I'm spiraling hard. There's a knock on my door. I open it without thinking. It's Maya, standing there in an oversized Evangelion hoodie and leggings. She's got dark hair that's currently in a braid, glasses, and she's shorter than I expected. She's pretty in that understated way where she doesn't look like she's trying. We both freeze. I heard you freaking out through the wall, she says quickly. I'm not freaking out, I lie. You said shit like 47 times. I was counting? I was worried. Can I come in? I step aside and she walks in. My apartment is a mess. There's empty ramen cups everywhere. My setup is just a desk with monitors and a gaming chair. There's anime posters on the wall. Sorry about the mess. Dude, you should see my place. This is fine. We stand there awkwardly. She's real. She's in my apartment. This is happening. So, unemployment problems? She asks. I explain the situation. She listens, nodding. That's really shitty. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's whatever. I'll figure it out. You don't have to pretend it's not scary. And just like that, I'm tearing up because nobody's been this direct with me in months. I don't want to move back home, I admit. Then don't. We'll figure something out. We? Yeah, we. You think I'm going to lose my gaming partner that easily? She smiles, and it's the first time I've seen her smile in person. It's a good smile. We end up sitting on my couch talking for hours. She tells me she's been agoraphobic for the past year after a bad panic attack at her last job. Leaving the apartment feels like death, so I just don't. How do you get food and stuff? Delivery, online ordering. My sister helps sometimes. She tells me about her sister Rachel, who's basically the opposite of her, super outgoing, has a big career in marketing. She doesn't get why I can't just get over it like it's that simple. People who've never had anxiety think it's just being worried. Exactly. We talk about our families, our failed careers, our mental health struggles. It's the most honest conversation I've had with anyone in years. Around 2 a.m. she says she should go. This was nice though, we should do it again. Yeah, definitely. She gets up to leave, then turns around. For what it's worth, you're better in person than I expected. Really? Really, you're like actually funny when you're not overthinking everything. Thanks. You're also pretty cool for someone who threatened to throw their keyboard at Bradley. She laughs. He deserved it. After she leaves, I realize I feel lighter than I have in months. Maybe Trevor was right about the whole face-to-face thing. Next morning, there's snacks at my door with a note. Thanks for last night. Not weird at all. Let's hang out again soon. I write back. Anytime, my door is always open. Metaphorically, it's actually locked because city living. Her response? Same, metaphorically welcoming, literally barricaded. We get it. Over the next week, we start hanging out in person more. She comes over to watch anime. I go over to her place to see her gaming setup, which is actually way better than mine. How do you afford this? I ask, looking at her custom PC. Settlement money from a car accident a few years ago. Figured I'd invest in my indoor hobbies. Her apartment is cleaner than mine, but has the same vibe. Lots of posters, figures, manga collection. She's got a fat orange cat named General Meow. You have a cat? Yeah, he's my emotional support blob. General Meow is the chillest cat I've ever met. Just lies there judging us. He looks like Garfield if Garfield gave up. That's exactly his energy. We're sitting on her couch gaming when her sister Rachel shows up unannounced. Rachel is tall, blonde, wearing business casual, everything Maya isn't. She looks at me, then at Maya, then back at me. You have a boy here? Relax, this is Alex, my neighbor. Your neighbor that you've been obsessing over for 2 months? Maya turns red. I haven't been obsessing. Oh my God, she's been talking about me to her sister. Rachel looks me up and down. So you're the guy who plays video games at 4 a.m.? Guilty? And you're also unemployed? Also guilty. Perfect. You're both disasters. This makes sense now. She's harsh, but not wrong. Rachel sits down and interrogates me for 20 minutes about my intentions with her sister. I don't have intentions, we're just friends. Friends who hang out every day and game until sunrise? Yes? Maya throws a pillow at Rachel. Can you not? Rachel smirks. I'm just saying, if you two aren't dating, you're doing a really good impression of it. After Rachel leaves, Maya apologizes. Sorry, she's protective and also has no filter. It's fine, my friend Trevor is the same way. We go back to gaming, but Rachel's words are stuck in my head. Are we dating? Is this dating? What even is dating when you're both shut-ins who rarely leave your apartments? I decide not to overthink it and just enjoy what we have. Dimitri notices I'm happier during our guild raids. You are smiling more, the girl. Yeah, we've been hanging out in person. Finally! This is good. You need human connection. Kira jumps in. Wait, you actually met her? Tell us everything. I give them the summary version. The entire guild is invested in this now. You should ask her on proper date, Dimitri suggests. We can't really go anywhere. She has agoraphobia. Then home date. Make dinner, watch movie, be romantic. I don't know how to cook anything except ramen and eggs. YouTube exists for a reason. He's not wrong. I spend the next day watching cooking videos trying to figure out something impressive, but not too complicated. Settle on pasta carbonara because it looks fancy but is actually pretty simple. I leave a note at Maya's door. Dinner at my place tomorrow at 7, I'm cooking. Her response. You can cook? This I gotta see. The next day I'm stressed. I clean my apartment for the first time in months. I actually do laundry. I attempt to make the carbonara and burn the first batch. Second attempt is better. Third attempt is actually edible. I set up my coffee table with actual plates and everything. Put on some lo-fi hip-hop in the background. I'm wearing jeans and a clean shirt. This is the most effort I've put into appearance in a year. 7 p.m. Hits. There's a knock. I open the door. Maya's wearing a sundress, which is shocking because I've only ever seen her in hoodies and pajamas. She's also wearing makeup. Not a lot, but enough that I notice. You look nice, I say. Thanks, you too. Is that a shirt without stains? I own multiple unstained shirts. Since when? Since today. I did laundry. She laughs and comes in. Dinner actually goes well. The pasta isn't perfect, but it's edible, and she seems impressed. You made this? With help from an Italian guy on YouTube, but yes. It's actually good. We eat and talk about everything and nothing. She tells me about her dream of maybe doing art commissions online. I used to draw a lot before everything got hard. You should start again. There's a market for that stuff. Maybe. It's scary putting yourself out there, though. Everything's scary doesn't mean it's not worth doing. She smiles at that. After dinner, we watch Howl's Moving Castle because neither of us have seen it somehow. We're sitting on the couch, not touching, but close enough that I'm very aware of her presence. Halfway through the movie, she leans against my shoulder. I freeze. This okay? She asks. Yeah, definitely okay. My heart is racing, but in a good way. By the end of the movie, she's fallen asleep on my shoulder. I don't want to move and wake her up. General Meow somehow got into my apartment and is judging me from the floor. I sit there for another hour just existing in this moment. Eventually she wakes up. Sorry, I fell asleep. It's cool. You looked peaceful. That's creepy. You watched me sleep? When you put it that way, it sounds bad. She's smiling, though. I should go, she says, but doesn't move. You could stay, I say before my brain catches up to my mouth. She looks at me. On the couch. I meant on the couch, not like, I have blankets. I'm rambling like an idiot. She's full on grinning now. I know what you meant, but I should probably sleep in my own bed. She gets up to leave. At the door, she turns around. This was really nice. We should do it again. Anytime. She hesitates, then quickly kisses me on the cheek. Good night, Alex. She's gone before I can respond. I touch my cheek like a character in a romance anime. I text Trevor. Dude, him. What? Me. She kissed me on the cheek. Him. Finally. About damn time. Me. What do I do now? Him. You continue being yourself and not screwing this up. Helpful as always, Trevor. The next few days are the best I've had in years. Maya and I are basically inseparable now. We game together, watch stuff together, just exist in each other's spaces. It's comfortable in a way I've never experienced. My job search has been going nowhere, but I'm feeling more motivated. Maya's been applying to some remote art commission platforms. We're both still disasters, but we're disasters together. One night we're playing Stardew Valley co-op. I'm fishing. She's working on the farm. Hey, Alex? Yeah? What are we? My character falls into the water. What do you mean? Like, are we friends? Are we dating? Are we in some weird limbo? I paused the game. What do you want us to be? I asked first. I think we're whatever we want to be. There's no rules for whatever this is. She's quiet for a second. I like you, like more than friends like. My heart is going absolutely crazy. I like you too, have for a while now. So we're dating? I guess. Is that okay? Yeah, it's more than okay. We unpause the game and keep playing. It's that simple and that complicated all at once. My face when I went from forever alone to having a girlfriend through the power of snack exchanges and shared social anxiety. That feeling when the girl next door turns out to be your perfect match and she was only 3 feet away the whole time. Be me. Still 26, still unemployed, but now I have a girlfriend somehow. Maya and I have been officially dating for 3 weeks, and it's been surprisingly normal for two people who barely leave their apartments. Our dates consist of ordering takeout and watching anime in our pajamas. Trevor says this doesn't count as real dating, but Trevor can eat my entire ass. One morning I wake up to like 47 texts from Maya, all sent between 3 and 6 a.m. Can't sleep. Been thinking about stuff. Do you think pigeons have feelings? Like real feelings or just bird brain stuff? Anyway, I made pancakes if you want some. I shuffle over to her apartment in my boxers and a hoodie. She opens the door holding a plate of pancakes. I may have had too much coffee, she says, with the energy of someone who's had way too much coffee. Her hair is sticking up in every direction, and she's wearing a shirt that says, "I paused my game to be here." We eat pancakes at 11 a.m. while she rambles about a YouTube video essay about the Donner Party. They could have just eaten the leather from their shoes first before resorting to cannibalism. I don't think shoe leather has the same nutritional value, babe. She stops mid-bite. You just called me babe. Oh God, I did. Is that okay? Yeah, it's just, we're really doing this, aren't we? Doing what? The whole relationship thing. Pet names and pancakes and being domestic. We can stop if it's too much. No, I like it. It's just weird in a good way. General Meow jumps on the table and steals a piece of pancake. Your cat has no manners. He's a general. He takes what he wants. Later that day, my mom calls again. Alex, honey, how's the job search going? It's going, I lie for the millionth time. And how's that girl you mentioned? She's good. We're actually dating now. My mom screams again. I'm pretty sure the entire neighborhood heard that. Oh my God, my baby has a girlfriend. When can I meet her? What's she like? Does she have a job? Mom, slow down. We're taking it slow. Taking it slow? Alex, you're 26. Your father and I were married with a mortgage at your age. Different generation, different economic hellscape. Same conversation every time. We'll visit eventually, I promise. After I hang up, Maya texts me. Your mom is very loud. I heard that from my apartment. She wants to meet you. Terrifying. When? Eventually we have time. Good, because I'm not ready to meet parents. That's like final boss level stuff. She's not wrong. That evening we're playing Overwatch together and getting absolutely destroyed. Why is everyone better than us? Maya yells after we lose for the 5th time. Because we're casuals and they're try-hards. She rage quits and I hear her controller hit the wall. I go over to check on her. She's sitting on her floor looking defeated. I'm sorry, I get too competitive and then I'm just angry at everything. It's just a game. I know, but when you can't control anything in your real life, you want to at least control something in a video game. That hits different. I sit down next to her. You know what helps me when I'm spiraling? What? Stupid YouTube videos like the ones where people make things out of concrete or restore old tools. That's so specific. But it works here. I pull up a video of a guy restoring a rusty old Game Boy. We watch it in silence. By the end, she's calmer. Okay, that was actually soothing. Right? Something about watching someone fix broken things. She leans her head on my shoulder. Thanks for not thinking I'm crazy. We're both crazy. It's part of the appeal. We spend the rest of the night watching restoration videos like the elderly couple we are at heart. Next day, I get an email from a potential employer. They want to do a phone interview. I panic text Maya. I have a phone interview tomorrow and I don't remember how to talk to people professionally. You talk to me fine. That's different. You've seen me cry at anime. The professional bar is on the floor. She comes over and we do mock interviews. She's sitting across from me with a notepad pretending to be the interviewer. So, Alex, why do you want to work here? Because I'm broke and capitalism demands I participate in the workforce. Not that, the fake answer. We practice for 2 hours. By the end, I feel slightly less terrified. You're going to do great, just don't mention your KDA ratio in league. I wasn't going to. You were absolutely going to. She knows me too well already. The interview happens the next day. I'm sweating through my shirt even though it's just a phone call. I give my rehearsed answers about being a team player and passionate about technology. The interviewer seems pleased. We'll be in touch within a week. After I hang up, I immediately go to Maya's apartment. How'd it go? I either nailed it or completely bombed it, no way to tell. Schrodinger's interview? Exactly. We celebrate by ordering Thai food and watching The Office for the 100th time. If you get this job, everything changes, she says during dinner. What do you mean? You'll have a schedule, responsibilities, you'll be a functioning adult. And then you'll still be here being equally dysfunctional with me after work. Promise? Promise. Getting a job doesn't mean I'm abandoning you. She looks relieved. I realize she's been worried about this. Maya, even if I become employed and responsible, I'm still going to be the guy who eats cereal for dinner and mains the worst character in every game. You better be. Weekend rolls around and Trevor wants to meet Maya officially. Dude, I've been your best friend for a decade. I deserve to meet the girl who's changed your life. Change my life is dramatic. You showered 3 days in a row last week. That's life-changing. He has a point. I ask Maya if she's cool with meeting Trevor. Is he going to judge me? Absolutely, but he judges everyone. It's his love language. Okay, I can handle that. Trevor comes over on Saturday with his girlfriend Jessica. Jessica is the kind of person who has their life together, like scary together. She's a nurse, volunteers on weekends, probably never had an existential crisis. Maya and I are sitting on the couch looking like disaster twins in our matching anime hoodies. So you're the famous Maya, Trevor says, and you're the Trevor who roasts Alex through the walls. I prefer the term lovingly criticizes. Jessica sits down next to Maya. Don't worry, Trevor talks a big game, but he's actually a softie. I heard he cried at his Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Maya says. Trevor glares at me. You told her about that? She needed to know your origin story. We order pizza and play Mario Kart. Maya absolutely destroys everyone. How are you this good? Jessica asks after losing for the 3rd time. Unemployment gives you a lot of practice time. Trevor and I are tied for last place. We're getting dunked on by our girlfriends, Trevor mutters. This is character building, I respond. After they leave, Trevor texts me. She's perfect for you. You're both weird in compatible ways. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Don't get used to it. Things are going well until my landlord sends an email. Rent is increasing by $200 next month. I can't afford that. I'm already barely scraping by on my savings. I tell Maya about it. That's bullshit. Can he even do that? Unfortunately, yes. What are you going to do? I don't know. Maybe find a cheaper place. Maybe move back with my parents. She gets quiet. You can't move. I might not have a choice. Then I'm coming with you. Maya, you can't just uproot your life for me. Why not? It's not like I have anything keeping me here. I work from home now with the art commissions. I can do that anywhere. Wait, she's been doing art commissions? Since when? Since last week, I got 3 clients already. It's not much, but it's something. I'm so proud of her I could cry. That's amazing. Don't change the subject. I'm serious about the moving thing. Maya, we've been dating for like a month. So, my parents got engaged after 3 weeks and they've been married 30 years. That's different. How? We're basically arguing about hypothetically moving in together. This is insane. Let's table this until we know if I actually got the job, I say. She agrees, but she's not happy about it. 3 days later, I get an email. I got the job. I got the damn job. It's remote tech support, pays decent, benefits included. I run over to Maya's apartment and just start yelling. I got it! I'm employed! She opens the door and jumps on me. We're both screaming and jumping around like idiots. General Meow is very unimpressed with our celebration. This means you can afford the rent increase, she says. This means I can afford food. We order expensive sushi to celebrate. Look at us, being adults with income, she says, holding up a piece of sashimi. One of us has income. You're still living that freelance artist life. Hey, I made $300 last week. That's not nothing. That's actually really impressive. She smiles. We're both gonna make it, aren't we? Yeah, I think we are. My job starts the following Monday. I'm nervous as hell. Maya makes me coffee and breakfast. You look professional, she says, looking at me in my button-up shirt. I feel like I'm wearing a costume. You'll be fine. Just remember you're good at fixing things. First day is mostly training and orientation. My boss Karen, yes, really seems nice enough. She's in her 40s, has pictures of her dogs on her desk, makes dad jokes. If you need anything, I'm just a Slack message away, she says cheerfully. My coworkers are also remote, so I only see them through video calls. There's Marcus, who's been here 5 years and knows everything. There's Priya, who's super bubbly and keeps her camera off because she's not presentable. I relate to Priya on a spiritual level. There's Tom, who's 50-something and keeps asking how to unmute himself. At lunch, I eat with Maya over Discord. How's the corporate world? Surprisingly not terrible. Everyone's pretty chill. Look at you, being a productive member of society. It's weird. I'm getting paid to help people with their computer problems, which I used to do for free for my family. That's called monetizing your skills. After work, I'm exhausted. Talking to people all day, even through a screen, is draining. Maya comes over with energy drinks and snacks. Survival care package for the newly employed. We play Stardew Valley, and I decompress. Is it weird that I'm proud of you? She asks while we're fishing in-game. No, I'm proud of you too. You've got like 10 commission clients now. 12 actually, I got 2 more today. That's amazing. We're both doing things. Look at us go. Weeks pass and we fall into a routine. I work 9 to 5. She does art whenever inspiration hits. We have dinner together every night. We've basically moved in together without officially moving in together. Most of my stuff is at her place now. General Meow has accepted me as part of the furniture. Dimitri notices I'm less active in the guild. You are abandoning us for real life, he says dramatically during a raid. I have a job now. I can't play until 4 a.m. anymore. This is what capitalism does to people. Dimitri, you literally work in construction. Is different. I am Russian. We are built different. Kira jumps in. How's Maya doing? She's good. Her art commissions are taking off. You two are couple goals, honestly, Kira says. We're both just disasters who found each other. That's what couple goals means, she responds. One evening, Maya gets a call from her sister Rachel. I can hear Rachel's voice through the phone. She's talking fast and loud. Maya's face goes from happy to stressed in seconds. Rachel, I can't just come to your work event. More loud talking from Rachel. Because I don't do events. You know this. She hangs up looking upset. What happened? Rachel wants me to come to some networking thing for her company, says it would be good for me to get out. Do you want to go? Hell no, but she's right. I can't hide forever. You're not hiding. You're existing in the way that works for you. Alex, I haven't left this apartment building in 4 months. She's almost crying. What if I went with you? I offer before I can think about it. You hate events too. Yeah, but I hate seeing you upset more. She looks at me like I'm insane. You'd really do that? We'll suffer together. It'll be like a co-op game, but in real life. She laughs through the tears. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Immediately regret this decision, but I committed, so here we go. The event is in 2 weeks. Maya spends the entire time freaking out about what to wear. I don't own adult clothes. Nobody owns adult clothes. We're all just faking it. We go shopping online because leaving the house to shop is too much. She orders 5 dresses, hates all of them. Orders 5 more, keeps 2. I buy a blazer that makes me look like I'm playing a businessman in a school play. Trevor thinks this is hilarious. You're really going to a networking event? You? The guy who fake coughed to get out of his own birthday party? It's for Maya. You're whipped and it's adorable. I'm supportive. There's a difference. Sure, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. The night before the event, Maya is having a full panic attack. I find her sitting in her bathroom, breathing into a paper bag. I can't do this. I can't. There's going to be people and small talk, and I'm going to die. I sit down next to her. We don't have to go. But I told Rachel I would. Rachel will understand. No, she won't. She'll just think I'm weak and pathetic. You're not weak. Anxiety isn't weakness. She's shaking. I hold her hand. How about this? We go, we stay for 30 minutes. If it's too much, we leave. 30 minutes? 30 minutes. I'll even set a timer. Okay, 30 minutes. I can do 30 minutes. The day arrives and we're both dressed up, looking uncomfortable as hell. We look like we're going to court, Maya says, looking in the mirror. Or a funeral. A funeral for our social anxiety. We take an Uber to the venue because neither of us drive. It's at some fancy hotel downtown. There's people everywhere in business clothes making small talk and laughing at things that aren't funny. This is literal hell. Rachel spots us immediately. Oh my God, you actually came. She's wearing a power suit and looks like she belongs here. I promised, didn't I? Maya says with a fake smile. Rachel introduces us to like 47 people whose names I immediately forget. Everyone's asking what we do. I'm in tech support, I say, which sounds way more impressive than it is. I'm a freelance digital artist, Maya says, gaining confidence. Oh, that's so cool. Do you do commissions? Some marketing lady asks. Maya actually starts talking about her work. She's showing examples on her phone. The marketing lady is genuinely interested. We might need some graphics done for a campaign. Can I get your info? Maya gives her an email address. Holy shit, this is actually working. I'm standing there trying to look professional while internally screaming. Some finance bro starts talking to me about crypto. The volatility is actually an opportunity if you understand the technology. I nod and smile like I give a single shit about blockchain. Trevor would be so proud of my acting right now. 30 minutes pass. I check my watch and show Maya. She looks relieved but also conflicted. 5 more minutes? She asks. We stay for an hour. By the end, we're both exhausted, but Maya got 3 potential client contacts. In the Uber home, she's buzzing with energy. I did it. I actually talked to people and didn't die. You were great. I got clients from that, real potential paying clients. I'm so proud of you. She kisses me right there in the Uber. The driver doesn't even care. He's heard worse. When we get home, we immediately change into pajamas. Never again, I say. Absolutely never, she agrees. But also, you were amazing. So were you. You talked to Crypto Bro for like 20 minutes. I didn't understand a single word he said, but I nodded a lot. We order pizza and play Zelda. Back to our comfort zone. A few days later, Maya gets an email from the marketing lady. They want to hire her for a project. $2,000 for a series of graphics. She's screaming. I'm screaming. General Meow is hiding under the bed because we're too loud. This is more than I've made in 3 months combined. You're a professional artist now. I'm a professional artist. She works on that project for 2 weeks. I watch her come alive in a way I haven't seen before. She's excited about something again. When she finishes, the client loves it. They ask if she can do more work. Suddenly, Maya has a steady client. I can actually afford rent now without dipping into my settlement money. We celebrate by upgrading from cheap pizza to slightly less cheap pizza. Living the dream. Things are going so well, it's almost suspicious. Then my dad calls. My dad never calls unless something's wrong. Hey, sport, how's it going? Good. What's wrong? He laughs. Why does something have to be wrong? Because you called me instead of texting. Dads only call for emergencies. Fair point. Your mom wants to visit. Oh no. When? Next month she wants to meet this girlfriend you keep mentioning. Dad, I don't think that's a good idea yet. Alex, you're 26. When is it going to be a good time? When you're married with kids. Ideally never. Too bad. We're coming. Send me your address. He hangs up before I can argue. I tell Maya. She turns pale. Your parents are coming here? In a month. I'm not ready for that. Neither am I. We're both panicking now. What if they hate me? They won't hate you. They'll probably love you more than they love me. What if I say something weird? Maya, I've heard you have a full conversation with your cat about the socio-political implications of Shrek. You're always weird. It's fine. She doesn't look convinced. We spend the next month preparing. By preparing, I mean we clean our apartments and have multiple anxiety spirals. Dimitri gives me advice over Discord. Parents want to see you happy. If you are happy with girl, they will be happy. What if I'm not good enough for their standards? Then their standards are shit. You are a good person, you have job, you have girlfriend, is more than most people. You're right. Of course I am right. I am wise Russian man. The day arrives. My parents show up at 2 p.m. My mom immediately hugs me so tight I can't breathe. My baby, you look so healthy. Mom, I look exactly the same. No, you have color in your face. You're not a vampire anymore. My dad shakes my hand. Good to see you, son. Place looks nice. Thanks, Dad. So where's this girl? She's coming over. She's just nervous. We don't bite, my mom says. Maya shows up 5 minutes later. She's wearing a nice blouse and jeans. Her hair is actually styled. Hi, I'm Maya, she says, shaking my mom's hand. My mom pulls her into a hug. Oh, sweetheart, you're even prettier than Alex described. Maya shoots me a look that says, you described me to your mother? We all sit down in my apartment. It's awkward for exactly 30 seconds. Then my mom starts asking questions. So Maya, what do you do? I'm a digital artist. I do commissions and graphics work. Oh, how wonderful. Are you making good money? Mom, I interject. What? It's a valid question. I'm doing okay, getting more clients recently, Maya says politely. My dad asks about her family. She tells them about Rachel and her parents. My dad's a dentist, my mom's a teacher, pretty normal suburban upbringing. And how did you two meet? My mom asks with literal hearts in her eyes. Maya and I exchange glances. We're neighbors, I say. He delivered a package to my door and I thanked him with Pocky, Maya adds. My parents look confused. It's a Japanese snack, I explain. Oh, so you bond over food, my mom says. Like this explains everything. Dinner goes surprisingly well. We order Chinese food. My mom keeps complimenting Maya on everything. You have such nice skin. Your hair is so shiny. I love your laugh. It's embarrassing, but Maya seems flattered. My dad pulls me aside while Maya and my mom are talking. She's good for you, he says quietly. Yeah, she is. Don't screw this up. I'll try not to. That's all we ask. After my parents leave, Maya collapses on my couch. That was terrifying. You did great. My mom loved you. She's very intense. She's Italian. Intensity is our love language. Your dad barely talked. That means he approved. If he didn't like you, he would have grilled you about your intentions. She laughs. I can't believe that's over. Same. I was sweating. Through my shirt the entire time. I noticed. It was kind of cute. We order dessert and watch Adventure Time. Everything's good again. A few weeks later, I'm browsing Reddit during my lunch break. I see a post on Forever Alone about someone who's given up on finding love. It hits different now. 6 months ago, that was me. Completely convinced I'd die alone surrounded by game controllers and regret. Now I've got Maya, a job, an actual future that doesn't look completely bleak. I text her, Hey, just wanted to say you changed my life. That's random. You okay? Yeah, just realized how different everything is now. Good different? The best different. You're being sappy. I like it. Don't get used to it. Too late. That evening we're playing Elden Ring co-op. She's way better at it than me. How are you dodging that? Get good, she yells. I'm trying. We die for the 10th time. This boss is impossible. Everything's impossible until it's not, she says like some wise sage. That's profound. Did you get that from a fortune cookie? No, from therapy actually, before I quit because it was expensive. We should look into online therapy. I think I need it too. Couples therapy speed run. More like individual therapy that we can trauma bond over. Perfect. We beat the boss on attempt 47. We're screaming and celebrating like we won the lottery. Rachel texts Maya. Can you two keep it down? I can hear you from my car in the parking lot. Wait, Rachel's here? There's a knock on Maya's door. Rachel walks in without waiting for an answer. Jesus, you two are loud. We beat Margit, Maya says. I have no idea what that means, but congratulations. Rachel sits down uninvited. So, I have news. What kind of news? I'm moving to Seattle for a job, leaving in 2 months. Maya's face falls. You're leaving? Yeah, it's a huge opportunity. Promotion and everything. But you'll be across the country. I know, but you've got Alex now. You'll be fine. After Rachel leaves, Maya's quiet. You okay? Yeah, just she's been here my whole life. It's weird thinking about her being gone. Change is scary. Everything's changing. You have a job, I have clients, Rachel's leaving. It's all so adult. We're literally playing video games in our pajamas at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday. Fair point. She leans against me. Promise you won't leave? Where would I even go? You're the only person who tolerates my gaming rage. Good answer. We fall asleep on the couch. General Meow sleeps on both of us like a weighted blanket. This is my life now. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. My face when I went from being a friendless, unemployed loser to having a girlfriend, a job, and something that resembles a future. That feeling when you realize that sometimes the best things happen when you're not even trying and just existing in your authentic disaster state. Be me. Still 26, been dating Maya for 6 months now. We've basically merged our apartments into one extended living space. I sleep at her place 4 nights a week. She sleeps at mine 3 nights. General Meow has accepted this arrangement and now demands pets from both of us. Work has been going well. I got a small raise after 3 months. Karen, my boss, says I'm exceeding expectations, which is corporate speak for you're doing your job. Maya's art commissions have exploded. She's making more than me now. Look at us being financially stable, she says while we're grocery shopping. We're buying actual vegetables instead of just frozen pizza. Character development at its finest. Trevor and Jessica invite us to a double date. Real couples go on double dates, Trevor insists. We are a real couple. You know what I mean, like outside, in public, with other humans. We agree to go bowling because it's the least threatening social activity. The bowling alley is loud and smells like shoe disinfectant and broken dreams. Perfect ambiance. I'm terrible at bowling, getting gutter balls consistently. Maya is somehow amazing at it. How are you good at everything? I'm not good at everything. I just practiced bowling a lot as a kid before my anxiety got bad. She gets a strike. Trevor is losing his mind because Jessica is also destroying him. Why are we both getting dunked on? He yells. Maybe you're just bad, Jessica says sweetly. I thought you loved me. I do, but I also love winning. By the end, Maya and Jessica are tied for first place. Trevor and I are in solidarity, bonding over our shared failure. At least we have each other, he says, putting his arm around me. The loser brotherhood, I respond. Our girlfriends are laughing at us. Worth it, honestly. After bowling, we get milkshakes. Jessica asks Maya about her art. I'm actually thinking about opening an Etsy shop, selling prints and stickers. That's a great idea. You should totally do it. I'm just scared nobody will buy anything. Girl, your art is amazing. Trust me, I've seen Alex show it to everyone. I have been showing her art to everyone. Can't help it. I'm proud. He's like my personal hype man, Maya says, smiling at me. Someone's got to do it. Trevor fake gags. You two are disgustingly cute. Jealous? Maya asks. Extremely, Jessica answers for him. We all laugh. This is nice, having couple friends, doing normal people things. Still weird, but good weird. Later that week, I'm on a work call when I hear crying through the wall. It's Maya, and she sounds really upset. I mute myself and text her. You okay? No. I tell my team I have a technical difficulty and need to step away. Run over to her apartment. She's sitting on the floor of her bedroom crying while General Meow headbutts her arm. What happened? A client rejected all my work, said it wasn't what they wanted, demanded a full refund. That's bullshit. Your work is great. They said it was amateurish and not bad. Professional quality. I can see the sketches on her tablet. They're incredible. This person is an idiot with no taste. What if they're right? What if I'm not actually good? Oh no, she's spiraling. I sit down next to her. Maya, you have 20 other clients who love your work. One jerk doesn't define your talent. But what if everyone else is just being nice? Nobody pays money to be nice. They pay because you're good at what you do. She's still crying, but less intensely. I just thought I was finally good at something. You are good at something. You're amazing at it. This person is just impossible to please. General Meow meows in agreement. See, even the cat thinks you're talented. She laughs a little through the tears. General Meow is biased. He's a cat. Cats don't do bias. They only acknowledge excellence. I stay with her the rest of the day. We watch terrible reality TV and eat ice cream. By evening, she's feeling better. Thanks for dropping everything to check on me. That's what I'm here for. You're going to get in trouble with work. Karen will understand, and if she doesn't, I'll deal with it. She kisses me. I love you, she says. Wait, she just said she loves me. You don't have to say it back, she says quickly, looking panicked. No, I want to. I love you too. I just wasn't expecting it. Really? Really, I've loved you since like month 2, but I didn't want to scare you off. You couldn't scare me off if you tried. We kiss, and it's one of those movie moments, except we're surrounded by used tissues and an annoyed cat. Still perfect. Next morning, Karen messages me. Hey, is everything okay? You seemed stressed yesterday. I explained the situation vaguely. Personal emergency, girlfriend was having a crisis. No problem. Just let me know if you need anything. We've all been there. Karen is actually really cool. Makes a mental note to never take her for granted. Dimitri notices I'm distracted during our guild raid that evening. You are not focused. What is wrong? Maya had a bad day yesterday, just worried about her. This is love, he announces to the entire Discord. Can we not? I ask. No, this is beautiful. You worry about her happiness. Kira jumps in. That's actually really sweet, Alex. You're a good boyfriend. I try. Not many guys would ditch work for their girlfriend's feelings, Priya adds. She's been quieter lately. I should check on her. You okay, Priya? You've been less active. Yeah, just dealing with some stuff. Work has been insane. If you ever need to talk, we're here, Kira says. Thanks, guys. This guild is honestly the best part of my day sometimes. We all have that moment where we realize we're a found family of internet weirdos. It's wholesome as hell. Weekend comes and Maya wants to try something new. Let's go on a real date, like outside, somewhere we've never been. Are you feeling okay? I'm serious. I've been too comfortable staying in. I want to challenge myself. Okay, where do you want to go? The art museum downtown. There's a new exhibit. An art museum, full of people, in public. This is growth. Saturday we get dressed in actual outside clothes. Take the bus because neither of us have cars. Maya is gripping my hand the entire ride. You're doing great, I whisper. I feel like I'm gonna puke. That's just exposure therapy working. The museum is less crowded than we expected. Maya relaxes a little. We walk through the exhibits looking at paintings and sculptures. She's in her element, explaining techniques and art history. See how the light hits here? That's chiaroscuro. Caravaggio perfected it. I'm just nodding like I understand. Honestly, I'm just happy seeing her excited. We stop in front of a modern piece that's literally just a blue canvas. I could do that, I say. Everyone says that, but nobody does. It's literally just blue. It's about the concept, not the execution. We argue about modern art for 20 minutes. An elderly couple nearby is listening to us and smiling. You two remind me of us when we were young, the old man says. Always arguing about art? Maya asks. Always arguing about everything, his wife responds. They've been married 50 years. Goals, honestly. After the museum, we get coffee at a nearby cafe. It's one of those hipster places with exposed brick and plants everywhere. I can't believe we did that, Maya says, sipping her latte. Did what? Left the apartment, went somewhere new, didn't have a panic attack. Character development. Real protagonist energy. We take a selfie to commemorate the occasion. First photo of us together outside our apartments. She posted on her Instagram with the caption, "Finally touched grass." Gets 200 likes immediately. Look at you, being social media active. Don't push it. This is my one post for the month. On the bus ride home, we're both tired but happy. We should do this more often, she says. The museum or leaving the house? Both. I kiss her forehead. Whatever you want. That evening, Rachel video calls Maya. She's already in Seattle, been there a week. How's the new city? Maya asks. Rainy, expensive, but I love it. How are you holding up without me? Better than expected, actually. Alex has been great. Hi, Rachel. I wave at the camera. Hey, Alex, thanks for taking care of my sister. She takes care of herself. I just provide snacks and emotional support. He's being modest. He's basically my emotional support human, Maya adds. Rachel smiles. I'm glad you have each other, seriously. After the call, Maya is quiet. You miss her? Yeah, but it's okay. She's happy and I'm happy. We're both doing our thing. Look at us being mature and handling change. Wild, right? A few weeks later, Trevor calls me sounding weird. Dude, I need advice. What's up? I'm thinking about proposing to Jessica. I almost dropped my phone. That's huge. I know. We've been together 3 years. It feels right, but I'm terrified. Of what? What if she says no? What if I'm not ready? What if marriage ruins everything? Trevor, breathe. You're spiraling. I know. This is what I sound like to you, isn't it? Exactly like this. He laughs nervously. How do you know when you're ready? I think about it. I don't think you ever feel completely ready. You just decide the person is worth the risk. That's actually profound. I have my moments. Do you think you'll marry Maya? The question catches me off guard. I don't know, maybe eventually. We're still figuring things out. But you could see it? Yeah, I could see it. Saying it out loud makes it real. I could actually marry Maya. The thought doesn't scare me as much as I expected. Trevor proposes to Jessica 2 weeks later. She says yes. They're both crying in the photos he sends. Maya and I are looking at the pictures. They're getting married, she says softly. Yeah. Does that freak you out? A little. Does it freak you out? Also a little. We don't have to think about that stuff yet. But eventually? Eventually, sure, if that's what we both want. She nods. Okay, good. I was just checking. We go back to playing Hollow Knight like the conversation never happened. But it did happen, and now it's there in the back of our minds. At work, I'm training a new hire named Brandon. He's 22, fresh out of college, full of energy. This job is so cool. I get to help people and work from home. His enthusiasm is exhausting, but also kind of refreshing. Yeah, it's pretty chill once you get used to it. Do you have any advice for someone starting out? Don't take angry customers personally, set boundaries, and always have snacks nearby. That's it? That's literally it. The rest you'll figure out. Brandon reminds me of myself before everything went wrong. Hopeful, eager, not yet beaten down by reality. I want to protect that, but also, he needs to learn some things himself. Marcus, the veteran coworker, messages me privately. You're good with the new guy, patient. Thanks, just trying to help. Not everyone does that. Most people just let newbies sink or swim. That seems cruel. Welcome to corporate America. I'm realizing I actually like this job. Not the work itself, but the people, the structure, having a purpose. Character development is wild. Maya's Etsy shop launches. She's been working on it for weeks. Prints, stickers, original pieces. I help her with the product descriptions because she's too modest. This print features vibrant colors and dynamic composition, I write. That sounds so pretentious. It's called Marketing Babe, let me work. First week she makes 5 sales. She's ecstatic. People are buying my art, real money for my art. Told you people would love it. You're always right about me. Not always. Remember when I said you'd hate Adventure Time? Okay, you're right about me 90% of the time. I'll take it. One evening we're both working. Her on art, me finishing up some tickets. General. Meow is sleeping between us. This is nice, Maya says out of nowhere. What is? This, us, just existing together while we work. Peak domestic bliss. Remember when we could barely talk to each other? You left snacks at my door like a cryptid. You knocked on my door and ran away. Once. I did that once. We're laughing. It's crazy how far we've come. 6 months ago, we were both convinced we'd be alone forever. Now we're planning futures and arguing about art and being functional adults. Mostly functional. We still eat cereal for dinner sometimes. Dmitri announces he's getting married in Russia. You are all invited to wedding. Dmitri, we can't afford flights to Russia. Then I stream it. You can watch and celebrate. He's so genuine about it. The whole guild plans to watch his wedding stream. It's the most wholesome thing we've done as a group. Kira's crying during the ceremony even though it's in Russian and we don't understand anything. This is so beautiful. You don't even know what they're saying. I don't need to. You can feel the love. She's not wrong. After the stream, we all stay in Discord just talking. I never thought I'd have friends I've never met in person, Priya says. Internet friends are real friends, Kira responds. Best friends I ever had, honestly, I add. Maya's listening from across the room, smiling. Later, she says, your guild is really special. Yeah, they are. I'm glad you have them. I'm glad I have you. Sap. You love it. I really do. Trevor's wedding planning is consuming his life. He keeps asking for opinions on things I don't understand. Ivory or eggshell for the tablecloths. Trevor, I don't know what the difference is. One is slightly warmer toned. Then pick that one. Which one? I don't know, man. You're the one getting married. Jessica takes over the planning because Trevor is having a breakdown. Thank God, he says. I was about to lose my mind over napkin folds. Why are weddings so complicated? Society's way of making sure you really want to get married by torturing you with decisions first. That's dark, but accurate. He asked me to be his best man. Dude, are you sure? I'm not great with speeches or social stuff. You're my best friend. Who else would I ask? Fair point. Just don't mention the Yu-Gi-Oh incident in your speech. No promises, I tell Maya. That's a big deal. I know, I'm already stressed about the speech. You'll do great, just speak from the heart. What if my heart says nothing but memes? Then translate the memes into normal people speak. She's already helping me write the speech. Turns out she's really good at this. How are you good at everything? I'm not, I'm just good at things that don't involve leaving the house. Still counts. My parents call to check in. How's everything going, sweetie? Good, Mom. Work is good, Maya's good, everything's stable. That's wonderful. When are you two moving in together officially? We basically already live together, we just have 2 apartments. That's expensive, why pay double rent? She has a point. After we hang up, I think about it. Maya and I are always together anyway. One of our leases is up in 3 months. Maybe it's time to actually move in together. I bring it up casually while we're playing Mario Kart. Have you thought about us officially living together? She drives off a cliff. What? Like 1 apartment, shared space, the whole thing. Are you asking me to move in with you? I guess I am. She pauses the game. Is this because your mom said something? Maybe partially, but also because it makes sense. We're always together anyway. True. So? Yes, obviously yes. I was just waiting for you to ask. Really? Alex, I basically live at your place already. General Meow has more stuff at your apartment than at mine. She's not wrong. The cat has a whole setup at my place. We decide her lease is up first, so she'll officially move into my apartment. We're doing this. We're actually doing this. Cohabitation, the final frontier. Very romantic. I try. Over the next month, we prepare for the move. By prepare, I mean we slowly transport her stuff, one box at a time. Turns out she has a lot of art supplies. Where are we going to put all this? I'll figure it out. Artists need space. We convert my second bedroom into her studio. She's setting it up with her desk, her tablet, all her supplies. This is perfect. You deserve a proper workspace. She kisses me. Thank you for this. Thank you for choosing to live with my mess. Our mess now. Moving day officially happens on a Saturday. Trevor and Jessica come to help. Look at you two, shacking up, Trevor says. We prefer combining households, Maya responds. That's just shacking up with better vocabulary. The four of us haul the remaining furniture. It's exhausting but fun. General Meow is very upset about all the changes. He's hiding under the bed, yowling. He'll adjust, Maya says. Will he, though? Eventually, he's dramatic but adaptable. By evening, everything's moved in. The apartment looks different with her stuff everywhere. More colorful, more alive. Welcome home, I say. Home, she repeats, smiling. We order pizza and christen the new living arrangement by falling asleep on the couch watching Bob's Burgers. General Meow eventually comes out and sleeps on both of us. He's accepted the new reality. Next morning I wake up and Maya's already in her studio working. I make coffee and bring her a cup. Morning? Morning, thanks. She's working on a commission, completely focused. This is going to be the routine now. I'm excited about it. Work continues as normal. Brandon is getting better at the job. Thanks for all your help, Alex. You're like the cool mentor. I'm not cool, I'm just experienced and not panicking. Same thing. Karen announces I'm getting another raise. You've been killing it. We're really happy with your work. Thanks. Karen, I appreciate it. I tell Maya and she screams, That's amazing! We should celebrate. What did you have in mind? Fancy dinner, the place downtown we've been too scared to try. The expensive one? We can afford it now. We make reservations for Friday. It's a nice restaurant, the kind with cloth napkins and wine lists. I'm wearing a button-up shirt, Maya's wearing a dress. We look like adults. I feel like we're playing pretend, she whispers. Same, but let's commit to the bit. Dinner is actually really good. We order things we can't pronounce. The waiter doesn't judge us. To us, Maya says, raising her glass. To us and to not being forever alone. Cheers to that. We clink glasses. Halfway through dinner, Maya gets serious. Can I ask you something? Sure. Do you think we're moving too fast? What do you mean? We've been together 8 months and we already live together. Trevor took 3 years to propose. Everyone moves at their own pace. There's no timeline. But what if we crash and burn? Then we crash and burn, but I don't think we will. How do you know? I don't, but I'm willing to risk it. She smiles. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. Always. Dessert arrives and we split a chocolate lava cake. This is the best night, Maya says. Agreed. Walking home, we hold hands. The city is loud and bright and full of people. 6 months ago, we would have been overwhelmed. Now it's just background noise. We're in our own bubble. Trevor's wedding is in 2 weeks. I'm working on my speech and I'm stressed. Maya's helping me edit it. This part is good, but maybe take out the joke about him crying at card games. But it's funny. Save it for the reception toasts. She's right. The speech ends up being genuinely heartfelt with just enough humor. Trevor's going to cry, Maya predicts. Good, he's made me cry enough times. Wedding day arrives. It's at a nice venue with gardens and string lights. Very Pinterest core. Jessica looks incredible in her dress. Trevor is crying before she even walks down the aisle. Called it, Maya whispers next to me. The ceremony is beautiful. When it's time for my speech, I'm sweating. Maya squeezes my hand. You got this. I stand up, microphone in hand. Trevor and I have been friends for over a decade. I've seen him at his worst and his best, and today is definitely his best. I tell stories about our friendship, about how Jessica changed his life. Trevor used to say he'd never settle down, that he was too much of a free spirit, but then he met Jessica and suddenly being settled was exactly what he wanted. I see Trevor wiping his eyes. So here's to Trevor and Jessica. May your marriage be filled with love, laughter, and minimal arguments about napkin folds. Everyone laughs. Trevor hugs me after. That was perfect, thank you. You're welcome. Now go enjoy being married. At the reception, Maya and I dance. I'm a terrible dancer, but she doesn't care. This is nice, she says while we sway to some slow song. What is? Being here, with you, watching our friends be happy. Yeah, it is. Do you think we'll get married someday? The question hangs there. Maybe, if that's something you want. I think I do. Not now, but eventually. Eventually sounds good. We keep dancing. The future feels less scary when she's in it. After the wedding, things settle into a comfortable routine. Work, art commissions, gaming, existing together. It's mundane in the best way. Dimitri messages the guild. I am coming to America for visit. The entire Discord loses it. We can finally meet in person, Kira says. We plan a meetup in Chicago since it's central. Maya and I book a hotel. This is huge. We're meeting our internet friends. The day arrives and we're at the designated restaurant. Kira shows up first. She's exactly how I imagined. Bright colored hair, lots of jewelry, big smile. Oh my God, you're real. She hugs us both. Dimitri arrives next, massive dude with a bigger laugh. My American friends? Priya is quiet and shy but warms up quickly. Marcus shows up last, older guy with dad energy. We spend hours just talking and eating and laughing. It's surreal seeing everyone in person. This is wild. We've been gaming together for years, Priya says. Best guild ever, Dimitri announces loud enough for the whole restaurant. We take a group photo. Maya's included in it. She's basically part of the guild now anyway. To internet friendship, Kira toasts. To internet friendship, we all echo. On the train ride home, Maya is looking at the photo. Your friends are really great. Our friends now. Our friends. She leans her head on my shoulder. I'm really happy. Me too. Like genuinely happy, not just okay, actually happy. Same. We watch the scenery pass by. Life is good, not perfect. We still have bad days and anxiety and struggles. But we have each other, and that makes it manageable. A few months later, I'm working from home when I get a notification. Brandon messaged me. Hey, can I ask you something personal? Sure. How did you know your girlfriend was the one? That's a big question. Why? I met someone, and I think I really like her, but I'm scared to mess it up. I think about my answer. I knew she was the one when being with her felt easier than being alone, when my anxiety was less because she got it, when I could be my full disaster self and she didn't run away. That's really beautiful, man. Also, she left snacks at my door and I'm easily bribed with food. There it is. But seriously, if she makes you want to be better while accepting you as you are, that's worth holding on to. Thanks, Alex, that helps. After work, I tell Maya about the conversation. You gave relationship advice. I know, character development. What did you say? I tell her. She gets quiet. You really feel that way? Every word. She kisses me. I love you. I love you too. General Meow meows loudly from the other room. And we love you too, Maya yells to him, satisfied meow in response. That evening we're playing Breath of the Wild. Maya's exploring while I'm organizing my inventory. Hey, Alex? Yeah? Thanks for finding me. You found me, you left the first snacks. Okay, thanks for being findable. That's not a word. It is now. We keep playing. Life is weird and unexpected and full of surprises. A year ago I was convinced I'd die alone. Now I have a girlfriend I live with, a job I don't hate, friends who matter, a future that looks bright. All because a girl left Pocky at my door. Best decision she ever made. What are you thinking about? Maya asks. Just how crazy life is. Good crazy or bad crazy? The best kind of crazy. She smiles. Yeah, it really is. My face when I went from being a hopeless shut-in to having a whole life with someone who gets me completely. That feeling when you realize that sometimes the person you've been looking for has been 3 feet away the entire time and all it took was some Japanese snacks and the courage to be vulnerable.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!